Hello, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and it's another Road 2 video, and this is a road to Wrightington. It's 21st of January 2017. It's the first Road 2 for this year. I'm sorry there hasn't been any. I'm sorry there hasn't been any recently. My throat has been out of action for over a week. Oh dear. Went to the doctor's not Wednesday gone, Wednesday before. Woke up that morning and could hardly talk. Went to the doctor's, he said it was just congestion. Yeah, like hell, it was just congestion. I felt absolutely awful for about 3 or 4 days after. So I don't know, but I've not been able to do any shows. I was struggling with talking, struggling with breathing, but I've been on taking regular cocodamol and drinking plenty, non-alcoholic I might add. And let me just see if I can straighten this a little bit. It looks a bit cockeyed. And also the abscess that I had in my left hand side on my lower jaw beneath one tooth, that started playing up again. So not only was I at the doctor's a week Wednesday gone, but the following day I was at the dentist because that night I just couldn't sleep at all. I was in quite a bit of pain with it, and it felt really horrible. So I've been on painkillers, I've been on antibiotics from the dentist. Well, I've been on painkillers from the doctor. No, sorry. I've been on painkillers that are my regular prescribed ones, and I've been on antibiotics that I got from the dentist. Oh dear, it's been one of those weeks. But it's the first Saturday afternoon show, the Laughing Gnome show of the year. Little Al, who does the show, he is involved with a theatre group, and they were doing a pantomime, and they were in rehearsals for that, and then the pantomime actually ran last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So this is the first time we've been back on, the four of us, or the usual four of us, on a Saturday afternoon as a group. In fact, it's the first time we've actually seen each other properly this year. We had a meeting on Wednesday night. I saw little Alan, his wife Carol, but we've not actually all seen each other as a group this year so far, so we're looking forward to the show. It'll be good for a laugh, if nothing else. It usually is, let's put it that way. Oh dear God. Right, you may have seen on Facebook that I've been painting the Conan Picts. I've been doing that at the art club, because what I'm going to be doing is taking the group minis to the art group and painting the majority of them there, and then doing one of them on for my YouTube channel. I started painting the King Conan and his lion miniatures yesterday. The video for those, well, the first video for those will be put up tonight, hopefully. I didn't get a chance yesterday. I just felt drained yesterday completely. I struggled through the first part of it, so I'm hoping it's not too bad. I was a little quiet during the video, as I say, mainly because I was struggling. I had no energy or anything. So fingers crossed. When it goes quiet, I can always put some music on. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Next we have the issue of not so much an issue, but we have a new show that I started a few weeks ago on Thursday afternoon, and this one is a little different because we're going to be focusing on a decade each show, a different decade from the 50s through to the noughties, and anybody who what's the word I'm looking for? Anybody who's interested can listen to us. The usual website, www.hospitalradiowrightington.co.uk. We broadcast worldwide, although it is a hospital radio station. Because it's over the internet as well, it's one of those byproducts that we can actually broadcast worldwide. So if anybody would like to take part in it, I have a poll set up on the Facebook page. The Facebook page for the actual show is HRW, and the Red-Headed League presents, HRW presents the Red-Headed League in a Decade of Music. I know it's a long title, but that's basically it. If you go onto there's a poll at the top that's always pinned. Click on your selection of what decade you'd like to hear for the following week. That's going to be happening at the end of every show, and it closes the day before, so I can compile the music. I was supposed to be doing my second one last Thursday, unfortunately, or Thursday of last week rather. Unfortunately, that was when I started off with the throat issue, so I couldn't do it. So I left the voting open, but it doesn't look as though anybody else is taking notice of it. So it looks as though it's going to still be the same decade, which is alright because the music has already been compiled. So it will be the 70s next Thursday if we don't have any more votes for the 50s, 80s, 90s or noughties. The 60s have been taken out of the vote because the 60s was the first one we did. Oh dear. So that's the way it works. So next week the 70s will be taken out of the voting, and assuming of course we do the 70s, the 60s will be returned, because I don't want to do the same decade 2 weeks in a row. Simple. Oh dear. So what else is new? I was supposed to be going to the ear, nose and throats clinic Monday gone, but because of issues with around the flats, if anybody's had a look at my Facebook page, I put a link up with a photograph to a local newspaper to show that we had some excitement on Monday. Somebody had barricaded themselves into one of the flats. Apparently they had somebody else in with them, and basically the flats were cordoned off. They taped up the entrance or the road. What am I saying? They taped up the entry to the flats. They blocked the road off, so I couldn't get out in time. I did ask one of the policemen if it could be possible to get out for a hospital appointment, and he said, well, if you could squeeze around that car, yeah. And when I looked, there was no way in hell could I have squeezed around the car, so I had to phone up and cancel. It was funny though when they asked why I couldn't make it. I said, well, have a look on Wigan Today website. And we're on, the police have cordoned everything off. That's where I live. I can't get my car out, so I can't go. So basically that was it. So that's rearranged. So I'm hoping to get this ear issue sorted out as quick as I can. My next appointment for that is the 13th of February. Now I've got the letter at home, I can't remember what date it is exactly. I think it's the 13th of February. Again, it's a Monday. I'm not quite happy with not having my Monday afternoon show disrupted in such a way, but still, it's got to be done because I really want to find out. Want to get to the bottom of this ear issue. Oh dear. So, hopefully as well, we can get back to the usual run. I've been neglecting YouTube and things because I've not been watching videos or anything over the past few weeks. So hopefully I'll be able to get cracking again once I feel myself. Now I'm feeling a bit more myself, should I say? So I can get back. So I'm sorry there's not been any videos, and I'm sorry I've not been commenting or anything on people's videos. I've not really been watching any videos either. So it's not that I'm being ignorant, it's just that I've not really felt okay enough. I couldn't concentrate on them or anything, so I didn't see the point of sitting through them. But so hopefully we'll get back to abnormal again. Get the Chatterbrew and a Big Black Dog sorted out, and we do have enough questions now for a Q&A video on Fridays. So starting next week, I think we should be back to abnormal again. The Chatterbrew and a Big Black Dog will be done either Monday evening or Tuesday afternoon and uploaded, and then we'll do the Q&A on Friday afternoon. Speaking of Friday, the car goes in for its first service on Friday morning, 11 o'clock. I'm no worries about it. It's a cracking little car. All we have to do now is just make sure it's all nice and clean. So I usually take it to a valeter's before I take it to the garage, just to make sure that everything's hunky dory with it. Because that's something. Oh dear God, that's something I like doing. It's just nice to have the car cleaned. That's Ollie's badge. I don't need that one. Yeah, should have got this out before I started driving, but still, never mind. So just wrap this around my hand, and we can now continue on. We're very near the hospital now, so it's almost going to be the end of the video. Once again, I want to apologise to those whose videos I usually watch, and for those who enjoy watching the Chatterbrew and the Big Black Dog videos. I'm sorry I haven't done it. I've just not been feeling up to it, as it were. But I have been taking notice of Tattoo for You, Richard, doing his little motivational exercise videos. You've inspired me, sunshine. So Richard, if you are watching this, you've inspired me to have a go myself. So I'm not the most fittest of people. Are you with health problems and such like? Mobility is not very, well, my mobility is not very good. So it's a case of going to make a start and try and get a little bit healthier this year. so I will be doing my own little videos, very similar to what Richard's doing. So Richard, thanks very much for posting yours. You have inspired me, and I'm going to take a leaf out of your book and give it a try myself. Whether I can keep it up, I don't know, but well, one of those things we can but see. Anyway, we're here at the hospital, so it's time for me to say farewell. So until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.